if you could make a deal with the devil, each of you, what would you be willing to make a deal for?
Well, mine's a little superficial. I just want clear skin. I just want clear skin.
Wow.
Hi, Henry, Thalissa, Lucy. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. How's everyone doing?
So good. We're hungry. We're starving.
We're hungry for news. We're hungry for interviews.
Very hungry for good questions.
Well, then have you come to the right place, my friends? So we're here to talk about Ragdoll, obviously, your new show that premieres on November 11th.
Que le hizo? Fried for us.
We need backup.
Whatever he's got planned, it ends with Rose.
Scheiße.
So in the trailer and in the first episode, we learn exactly what a ragdoll is, which is components of different body parts sewn together to make one body.
6 people sewn together into the whatever we're calling it.
The Loco Chanel? Edward Different Hands? The Ragdoll?
Ragdoll it is.
You're kidding me. IT get to name our grisly discoveries.
So that's some heavy stuff. So to bring it down a notch, let's talk about components and the components of your favorite meal. So let's do Henry, Thalissa, Lucy, the components of your favorite meal.
Okay.
Wow, Audrey, this is good. This is good stuff. Henry, you want to go first? Because I'm thinking.
Sure. I mean, it's just basically going to look like an Indian takeaway, but I'm definitely going to have some naan bread. Mm-hmm. Like a kind of flatbread, naan bread situation, just some hot bread. There's going to be hot bread. Then I'm going to have some curries. Maybe I'm going to have a side of nachos. I'm just going to throw that in. And I'm going to end with maybe like a pecan pie, but like one of the Sara Lee frozen ones that you get in the freezer section, not a posh one. I want
That's very random.
Yeah.
I want the one from the service station. And I will have beer, wine, champagne, and a lassi.
Wow.
Mine would be some burrata with heirloom tomatoes.
Oh my word. Excellent.
Taste the flavors. All right. Then like a really nice Caesar salad. Then I want my favorite meal, bolognese.
Oof.
All day cooked bolognese.
Oof.
And then what am I having for a bevy? I don't know, like California's finest tap water.
Oh, I thought you were talking about something else.
No. And then for dessert, there's something called a butter cake.
Oh, I'm familiar with a butter cake.
Oh, yes.
What's a butter cake?
It's like basically just cake soaked in butter. It's fabulous. When you come visit me, whenever you're coming, come visit me. We'll go get a butter cake. Henry, you are invited, obviously, as well.
Okay, but just for the cake. I'm not allowed to stay.
Yeah. I'm very curious to hear what Thalissa wants.
Don't say rice and beans again.
Like some sort of like dystopian like buffet at a cruise ship, because I want to go from like all continents. So I'd want to start in like Japan and have like fresh fish, anything that's raw and that's been in the ocean. Actually, that sounds horrendous. Not anything, it's seafood that's been in the ocean. Yeah. Then I'd like to go like maybe Jamaica and then go like oxtail.
Oh.
Rice and peas, festival.
Yeah.
Maybe some coleslaw. Then for pudding, I'd probably go.
We call dessert pudding,
Dessert
by the way.
pudding.
That's
Dessert
not...
is
I
pudding.
love that.
Pudding
That
is
was
dessert.
confusing for me, Audrey, when
Me
I got
too. I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't say
sorry.
you had to pick a
So
pudding.
all desserts are pudding.
All desserts are anything sweet that you have after your main is pudding. And I'd probably go to my mum's, back to the UK, and have crumble.
Crumble.
Rhubarb crumble!
Oh, that is such a classy choice.
Oh.
Man, well, now that everyone's starving, because we just talked about all the most delicious foods, I know I am, but I'm learning things, right? So pudding, that's a learning. I had to actually look up DC, DI, DS, what your detective names are, because that's very different than it is in America. So
did I.
Detective Constable, Detective Inspector, Detective Sergeant. So we're getting there. In the first episode, Henry and Thalissa, your characters go to a karaoke lounge of sorts to kind of like blow off some steam. You guys are dealing with some dark stuff. I'm wondering if that will be like a theme. Like, is that going to be a go-to hangout? And Lucy, I know you're very much into music. Will you join them in some karaoke someday?
If they'll invite me. Like, I feel like by the end of season 1, like Edmonds kind of works her way into this. She's always kind of third wheeling. I don't know, but she kind of.
You're going to call it a love triangle. It is
a love triangle. Yeah. But yeah, invite me to karaoke, guys. That'd be fun.
I mean, I think Rose and Baxter have a couple of hangout spots. They go to a Greasy Spoon / Thai restaurant as well, where they sort of eat hungover food. But yeah, that was a great moment going to karaoke.
Yeah, and you guys both have really great and interesting voices, so we need to make Lucy in there.
That's very kind. That's very.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Thalissa can really, she's got really amazing pipes, but the songs were not to my strong suit. But I also think, in my defense, Audrey, sometimes I'm worried on, I get a bit anxious when I see on shows where it's like when a character walks into an unexpected situation and they happen to be really good at things. So it's like one of my kind of bête noirs as an actor.
Sure, he's acting like you couldn't sing.
Thank you, Thalissa. Yeah,
layers.
Because I'm a cop. There's lots of layers. It's very detailed, nuanced approach.
So I did some Instagram digging. So from my research, I've deduced a few things about Lucy and Henry. So Lucy, you seem to love dogs, beauty products, emojis, and positivity. Those are my takeaways.
You're not wrong. I actually hate positivity though, and I hate that you said that. But I do love my dogs. Do you say emojis? Correct. Positivity, why not? Ultimate optimist over here. What was the first thing?
And beauty products.
Yes, love.
And Henry, it seems that you love your wife, cricket, the word dreamy,
themes,
and club sandwiches.
Operative word, themes.
It seems. Incorrect. No, that's very true. I'm a big fan of my wife. First and foremost, with club sandwiches coming in a close second. And cricket is it's like a religion. It kind of takes over your life and puts some distance between the wife and the club sandwiches. But I have a kind of a bit like Lucy with the burrata. Wherever I see a club sandwich, if I see it on the menu, I've got to order it, because in my head I'm ranking all of the club sandwiches of the entire world. And one day I will produce the ultimate coffee table book, Audrey, documenting every single club sandwich in the world.
Are they written down somewhere or all up here?
I've got photos on my phone, notes,
Henry,
presentation, flavors.
But you also are a connoisseur of pancakes, and I've seen the many photos.
That's all our WhatsApp group is. The content of our WhatsApp group is Henry's breakfast pancakes.
Various things on top of it, bacon.
Yeah. I mean, guilty as charged. But I once got a kind of vague thumbs up emoji or some positivity from Lucy based on a photo of pancakes. So therefore, like a child, I'm constantly craving that approval. And whenever I order pancakes, which is a lot, I always send the guys a picture, and I get a thumbs up emoji, and that's all I'm looking for, really.
That's adorable.
That's all we can give you.
So one quick last question. It seems like in the end of the show, we realized that Henry, your character, makes like a Faustian bargain, a deal with the devil, as it were. And I was wondering if you could make a deal with the devil, each of you, what thing would you be willing to make a deal for?
Club sandwiches by Henry's account, obviously.
Obviously.
What, to turn into one?
There's club sandwiches. Deal with the devil. I'd like a sort of pass to be able to travel post-COVID anywhere and go and see my family.
That's nice. That's nice.
So that would be something I'd trade my soul to the devils for, so I could, and hopefully something that's not an airplane, because I cannot handle a very,
So
very...
is it just, it's teleportation? It's teleportation, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I wish. I don't love airplanes either. I understand.
Yeah.
Lucy, what are you going for?
Well, mine's a little superficial. I was going to say, I just want clear skin. Like, I just want clear skin.
Wow.
Breaking out.
You've literally given your soul to the devil, and he's been like, yeah, please.
Small pores, filtered skin. Sorry, that's what I do.
Well, I will say your skin looks very perfect right now.
You know why? Because I'm like blown out by a ring light right now.
Audrey, I would give myself the ability to swing the ball both ways in cricket.
Thank you for clarifying. Got it.
Swing the ball both ways in any conditions. In any conditions. Have total control.
Okay.
3 very different answers, Audrey.
Yes, variety is the spice of life, guys. This was great. Thank you for taking the time, and hopefully you get to eat something now that we basically talked about food the whole time.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
We sold our soul to today.
All right. Well, I love the show. Can't wait for the 11th for everyone to see it. So thank you again.
Thank you so much, Audrey. That was an absolute pleasure.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
After you, man.
Right leg belongs to a black male, the right arm to an East Asian female, and a Caucasian male head.
Well, it's not the strangest thing I've ever seen.
Top 10?
7th?
So, no evidence, no witnesses.
Let's catch this guy.
From the gallows.
There are 6 people sewn together into the whatever we're calling it.
The Loco Chanel. Edward Different Hands.
The Ragdoll?
Ragdoll it is.
You're kidding me. IT get to name our grisly discoveries.
I really want to catch this guy. But is it smart to involve Rose?
You want to know what a psychotic liability like me is doing back at work.
Yeah, that's fair.
What is that?
Nathan Rose. You're on his kill list.
Yes.
Michaela sees us. Right for us.
We need backup. Whatever he's got planned, it ends with Rose.
Scheiße.
Sometimes it feels like only our mistakes have any consequences.